Hello everyone. Today's menu includes a fried dessert filled with ricotta and chocolate. Are you interested?
Come on.
The first thing we need to do is, we need to strain the ricotta. Ah yeah, because we like it to be beautiful and sumptuous. A nice spatula and the ricotta, which I already drained. And now this will take a bit of time. Let's make our ricotta sweeter. By adding some sugar, let's give that a good mix. Keep mixing it for a couple of minutes. We will add the chocolate chips into it later, because during this time, they could begin to melt inside. We will let that rest in the refrigerator. Just long enough to finish preparing the cartocci. For the cartocci dough, I will use the stand mixer for help, but you could also easily make it by hand. Start by pouring in the flour, the sugar, and crumbling in the brewer's yeast. And then pour in the milk. And mount the dough hook attachment. The yeast has been absorbed, so let's add in the salt and the egg and let the dough come together. Now that the dough has become elastic, the time has come to add the fat that gives it that special fragrance and that color that only cartocci have. His Majesty. Lard. I already know you're about to write, what can I use to substitute the lard? You can't, just try the lard. But if you really don't like it, you can try butter, but it's not the same. 5 minutes and the dough's ready. The dough has pulled away from the bowl and developed nicely. Let's fold it a few times. Let the dough rise in a bowl covered with plastic wrap or a plate until it doubles. This will take 2.5 hours, maximum 3 hours. Our dough has now perfectly doubled in volume. Just look at how lovely it is. Deflate it. Liberate the dough from the bowl. And we can make our cartocci. It should make 12 pieces. That should weigh around 75 grams each. I will use my friend, the scale, to help me with this part. Let's prepare our molds. We will use the ones usually used to make cannoli and a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Otherwise, the dough will stick to the pan. Listen to old Manuel. Roll the dough into a small log, about 30 centimeters long. Then, twist the cartoccio around the mold 4 times. Rolling it up 4 times will give you a long, narrow cartoccio. If we want to make a cartoccio that is a bit shorter and wider, just wrap it around 3 times. So, let's arrange the beautiful cartoccio on the parchment paper. Now we will let our cartocci rise again for another 60 minutes. Then we can fry them. Heat the oil to 165 degrees but not hotter, otherwise they will burn. 2 at a time. And give them a little bath with some spoons. Removing them like this, we will also drain the excess oil from the molds. While they're still hot, without burning yourself, take them. Ha! Then, give them a nice little twirl all around in the sugar. And let's remove the mold from inside.
Okay.
Now, we can fill them. Let's finish the already delicious filling by adding in the chocolate chips. And to stuff our cartocci, we will fill up a nice piping bag with spoonfuls of the filling. And now, we can fill them. Mind that you fill the cartoccio really well? None of that. No, for me, just a little ricotta. No, just a little. No, only well filled. And continue this way with the rest. It is time for the best part of the day, tasting. They are very soft and fragrant and crunchy. You can also really taste the chocolate.
Bravo, Manuel.
Make them, and long live cartocci.